everyone, welcome back to Novel's Nook. If you're new here, my name is Victoria, and for today I have a reading vlog for you guys. Basically just going to be vlogging my entire weekend, showing you guys the books that I'm reading, talking about books that I'm reading, and also I need to donate more books, so I'll probably be going through some book stacks and taking you along with me. If you guys like book hauls, book tags, or anything book related, make sure you like and subscribe and keep on watching. Okay, first little reading update. I am currently on page like 450. I'm so close to being done with this book, which I want to say thankfully, because I do like this. I think when I hit 50 chapters, like it took me 50 chapters to get into this book. It was definitely feeling like a 3 stars, very slow burn, enemies to lovers, which aren't my exact favorite tropes. I don't mind them, but again, it's just not something I'm totally like that deep into. But I will say, like, the ending, like the last maybe, well, I feel like I have like 100 more pages to go, so like maybe like the last chunk of the book is definitely good. Like it's gotten really a lot better. It's feeling like a 4 stars so far. Like I don't see this being a 5 star. Like I have that many pages left. I still think it's kind of gonna be a 4 star for me. Definitely was 3 in the beginning. It took me a really long time to enjoy this. And usually how I measure that is if I can get through it quite quickly. I started this book in April on a plane and forgot about it because I just wasn't that into it. Started more books, started reading other things. And so here we are, me still trying to finish this and read it. And so again, it's good. I haven't read anything else by Lucy Score. I know she has a ton of books and, you know, I've heard great things. And I've obviously heard great things about this book. Everyone has enjoyed it from what I've seen. And again, I'm enjoying it, but it's not one of my favorites. Definitely not a favorite of mine. I do love Dom. I think he had so much great potential, and definitely him being an a-hole and then growing and us learning why he is the way he is. Obviously, I've loved his development. I do like Ali as a character as well. So I do vibe with the characters. I am enjoying it. I just think it's quite thick. And for everything I've had to go through just for it to like be really good at the last bit, I don't know. Because the romance is really cute and I am really enjoying the last few pages. I'll probably be able to finish this. And then I think I'm gonna start Lights Out because I know the new one just came out. Her second one, I think on June 10th. Been seeing a lot of that on BookTube and Bookstagram. I made a TBR Prompt jar, so that will be a new video coming out. I have been watching a bunch of booktubers do that, and I really wanted to have a TBR prompt. I used to have a TBR jar full of all my TBR books, but I think a prompt idea is really fun. So going to finish this, going to start that, going to start another self-help book. Obviously, if you're new here, I'm on my self-help journey, reading as many self-help books as I can. I just finished The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F by Mark Manson. Absolutely adored it, recommend it, 5 out of 5. Was hilarious, insightful, and on a level of raw that I didn't think I would see, and definitely hit me very hard in some chapters, especially the last like 3 or 4. Very good. But again, I'm gonna finish this, take you along with me, and yeah, see what progress we can make this weekend. Okay, it is currently Saturday the 14th, 10 o'clock. I think I told you I was going to donate some books. So as much as I want to vlog today and as much as I want to be reading, there's a few things happening. So there is a book fair that is going on in like, I want to say an hour away, a town far from here. No, only an hour away. So I kind of want to go to that and see if I can find anything good. There's going to be like a ton of vendors too. So, but my town is also having a little vendor festival as well. I don't know why, like what's happening today, Saturday. Maybe it's Father's Day weekend. Maybe that's why there's so many like festivals and events. So I want to do that. So I think I'm going to go to the one in town, which starts at like 11 to 2. And then the book fair is from 2 to 6 somewhere. I don't even know the location of it. I'll have to find out. So I want to do those, but I also want to keep like reading and vlogging. So it's 10 a.m. right now. I think the one in town starts at 11. So I have time to read. I'm gonna try to finish By a Thread today. The other weekend, I went to a book fair and got some books. Now, I don't know much about any of them. Again, it was a charity event, so people obviously brought in books that they didn't want anymore, they were donating, they were getting rid of. So it was quite a bit of a collection of older books or non-popular books, definitely none that I've seen or kind of my genre. I was obviously looking for some romance books, self-help books, which I think I did get a few, but also my friends and I had a little get together, I want to say last Monday, and we went to Barnes & Noble. Obviously, we are all book junkies. So I did get some books that are very much needed. So let me show you those. This is probably like the most random angle I'm getting right now. Like I have your prompt on the bookshelf with some books holding, but we're gonna deal with it. So I got some more books, obviously. So I figured I wouldn't do another book haul. I'm currently editing my current reading book haul and a wrap-up video where I did like everything all in one. So I'm not gonna do another book haul, and I want to do a TBR video as well. So I figured reading vlog, I can just show you some of the newer books that I got. Usually I have the really pretty fine print edition in the background because I love that book, but I haven't read the last one. I picked up The Final Offer from Barnes & Noble. Didn't realize how chunky this book is. I don't remember, I feel like the fine print isn't that chunky, and I don't remember terms and conditions being long. Was it? I don't know, maybe I read it fast, but I picked up The Final Offer. I'm so excited to finally finish the series. I really did like it. I love all the brothers, and what I remember of Cal, I think he was, like, I really liked him. I really liked his development, and I can see, I think it went in a little bit of detail of what his clause was about, but I really liked him, so I think I'm gonna really like his book. Obviously, it's gonna be about Cal, the last brother of the Kane brothers in the Dreamland. Yes, I am just so excited to read these. I read the first two like a long time ago, probably like last year, 2 years ago. I don't know, but I don't know his kind of thing. His, you know, I don't know much about his story except what I've read from the books, and I obviously haven't like looked up anything more. So I'm gonna get reading this. Super excited for that. I love the Twisted series and the King of Sin series. For the King of Sin series, I've only read the first two. I know, I'm slacking. But that's because I wanted the other books. Well, I got the other books except one in particular, which I picked up. This is so beautiful. I'm loving like the green vibes. Like everything is very green blue vibes. I'm like adoring that. I have so many like books of that color. I need to just all like chunk them into one because they're so pretty. But anyways, can we start a petition to not have stickers be on books anymore? Because that's just crazy to me. But anyways, the cover is super beautiful. I really love it. I need to read King of Sloth and King of Greed. Once I'm done with, because I want to do my TBR, I might add these into my TBR, like obviously I want to do my TBR prompt, but what I might do is like take a book from a series so I can start finishing the series, because I start a lot of series and then I don't finish them. So I do want to get reading these, and I absolutely love her. I love her as an author. I love her books. So yeah, I'm super excited. And I love, usually in the beginning, there's a little prompt or a little like dedication kind of thing. It says, to all the readers who like their fictional men a little unhinged, this one's for you. Yes. I'm so excited to read this. So those are like the two books that I was most excited for that I got recently that I'm really looking forward to. I just want to see if there's anything cute in this beginning one. Oh, that's cute. There's a little playlist. I don't listen to music while I'm reading. I literally can't do two things at once. Oh my goodness. So I'm probably gonna cry because on the playlist it has When We Were Young by Adele. I love Adele, and that's one of my favorite songs. And I Won't Give Up by Jason Mraz. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry at the ending. Figures. This one says, to everyone who has been underestimated, I hope you prove everyone wrong, including yourself. Oh my goodness, I absolutely adore that. All right, there's that. First book I see in my little bag is Bittersweet, How Sorrow and Longing Make Us Whole. It says, bittersweetness is a tendency to states of longing, poignancy, and sorrow. An acute awareness of passing time and curiously piercing joy at the beauty of the world. It recognizes that light and dark, birth and death, bitter and sweet are forever paired. If you ever wondered why you like sad music, if you find comfort or inspiration on a rainy day, then you probably identify with the bittersweet state of mind. Now she employs the same mix of research, storytelling, and memoir to explore why we experience sorrow and longing, and how embracing the bittersweetness at the heart of life is the true path to creativity, connection, and transcendence. But if we realize that all humans know, or will know, loss and suffering, we can turn toward one another. At a time of profound discord and personal anxiety, bittersweet brings us together in deep, unexpected ways. I just thought this was quite nice to be at like a book fair for like used books, and it's hardcover, and I was like, oh my goodness, yes. And everyone knows I'm on my self-help journey, so I thought I would read this. I'm not sure how I am taking. I'm not really understanding right now what's speaking to me about this, but I probably will find something good in this. For all of my self-help books, I have been taking notes, writing down everything that seems beneficial and influential. So hopefully I find some good pieces with this. This one, How to Be Good. How to Be Good. Yeah, I need to be good. So, but it has rings, so I'm assuming it's about relationships. Enters the heart and mind and soul of a woman who, confronted by her husband's sudden extreme spiritual conversion, is forced to learn how to be good for better or worse. Ooh, we have Maggie's Turn. Again, this looked like such a nice, in such good condition book. Again, I don't know. It kind of had some horror vibes. Like, doesn't this have like horror vibes? I don't know. Oh, defining moments in life can be claimed as the catalyst for success or blamed as the catalyst for failure. For Maggie, the defining moment comes when the youngest of her 5 sons begins kindergarten and she can finally begin the life she's meant to have. Okay. Maggie's quest for meaning beyond the demands of her rambunctious sons and unsupportive husband lead her to stumble upon the one person that knows the secret her husband has kept from her for 15 years. Old history becomes current, causing life to spiral out of control and Maggie to lean on her childhood best friend, who offers support through friendship and comfort through humor and wit. Having always lived in the small Adirondack town life, Maggie, oh my goodness, love 80K. Okay, having always lived the small Adirondack town life, Maggie hadn't anticipated that getting out of normal would take her further from the life she meant to have and closer to a defining moment she couldn't have foreseen. 5 sons. I can't even imagine having one child, let alone 5 of them. Just the almost moon. I was so drawn to this because of the floating chair. I'm like, what kind of book is this? And I need it. And the author is an A name. I absolutely adore A names. So I saw Alice and I was like, I need to read this. I know I have a problem. With fierce intelligence and emotional intensity, Alice brings us a searing portrait of a mother-daughter bond that descends into murder. Okay, who got my attention? Claire and Helen Knightley are a parent and child locked in a relationship so unrelenting that they have become the center of each other's worlds. But as this electrifying novel opens, Helen crosses a boundary she never thought she could approach. While her act is almost unconscious, it somehow seems the fulfillment of her life's unspoken wishes. Over the next 24 hours, Helen's life rushes in at her as she's forced to confront the choices that brought her to this one riveting crossroad. As a woman who spent years trying to win the love of someone who had none to spare, she now faces uncertain and dangerous freedom. With her unflinching ability to confront the violence and danger that lurk beneath life's everyday surface. Wow. Okay, the author explores the complex ties within families, the meaning of devotion, the fine line that separates us from the most haunting impulses. The Almost Moon is unforgettable, raw, powerful story of passion, redemption, written with the strength of a voice that only Alice can bring to the page. We all know, if you've been on my channel for a while, and if you've seen my most recent videos, and mostly all videos since we started the channel back in 2018, which is crazy to me, because I just recently had my 25th birthday, so I've been around, this channel's been around for quite some time now. But if you are familiar with the channel and the videos, I mostly read romance. So, in all of these books, not really a high-key note of romance, but again, I'm trying to break some of my patterns and try out some stuff that's new. So, I am excited to get reading these, and I'm very excited to get reading King of Envy and Final Offer. So, I just wanted to show you guys that while I figured I don't know if I'm going to be doing much reading today, so I was like, I'll give a little book haul. So I've come back to my little corner situation here. I wanted to show the bookmarks that I got from Barnes & Noble. So first one, Bury Me With My TBR List. This is so freaking cute. I obviously, it's kind of like a bad habit. No, it's a great habit. Every time I go to Barnes & Noble, I have to leave with a bookmark. It's just something I do. I read like literally one book at a time. So I usually use the same bookmark. But you never know when you're gonna need a bookmark, which is insane because I have like 100. But it's kind of like a collection at this point, and it's kind of like a ritual. I go in, if I'm not gonna get anything at Barnes & Noble, I obviously don't get anything. But if I get a book, I have to buy a bookmark with it. So I got this one, thought it was super freaking cute. Like, look at it, obviously, a little tinsel. But they were having a really good display. Usually, the one I go to at the mall, it depends on which one I'm going to, but the one in the mall doesn't have the greatest selection. Obviously, it's like just a little pop-up Barnes & Noble. The time I just went, my most recent visit, insane on the bookmarks. So I had to get more than one. Next one. I like my book spicy and my coffee icy. I don't drink coffee, but I freaking love this bookmark. And it's so cute, and the design is so beautiful. Like, I want that as a tattoo. I love that book. I want that as a tattoo. Super cute. And I think at the book fair today, they're having book-themed flash tattoos for like $70. If I go, I might leave with a tattoo. We'll see. I'm in my romance era. It says Kiss Me, Love, XOXO, Forever Books, and Only You. Oh my goodness. I absolutely adore this bookmark. This is my favorite. I am always in the romance era, and I will forever be in my romance era because I love romance, and I love this freaking bookmark. So anyways, wanted to show you these as well. They're so freaking cute. Like, excuse me, these are like the best ones. So I found this stack of books that I had missed. I'm gonna go through and see which ones I can donate. Okay, so going through the pile, I have The Weight of the Stars, which I will be keeping. Oh my goodness, my nails kind of match. My nails kind of really match this book. Anyways, I will be keeping this one. I adored this book. It was so good. I read it a really long time ago, but this was sent to me by the author and signed by her. So obviously, like, I don't want to ever get rid of it, but it's so pretty and I love it. And look at the sprayed edges. Like, I freaking love this book. I adore it. So I'm keeping that. That's going to be a keep. The next one is The Missing Season. This I got a very long time ago, again, sent by the author. 4 novels, Nook, Don't Let the Mumbler Get Ya. All the best. Thanks for reading. Oh, well, I'm going to keep it now because it's personalized. The next book I have is Frost. I absolutely love this book. I remember reading this a long time ago. Like, I got this. I mean, this is a Scholastics book. I don't know, but I remember reading this such a long time ago, and I absolutely adored it, and I loved the cover. And yeah, this was just like one of my favorite books back in high school. So it's like, I don't know if I could ever part with it. Like, I love it so much. So I'm starting to understand why I had this like random pile somewhere. These are like all the books I want to keep. This is The Unhoneymooners. I absolutely adored this book. I love the man in it. Who is the man? Ethan. Oh my goodness. I adored him. This book is so good. I ate this up so fast. I freaking love it. And I just recently got like so many more Christina Lauren books. So I'm keeping this one as well. So I believe this got made into a movie or a show on Amazon, but I don't care. I'm not watching it because this book, I loved this book. I became obsessed with it. Like, I loved this book. Like, usually when I read books, I'll forget about it, like, quite, like, literally in 5 minutes. This is one of those books I read probably 5 years ago, and I remember so much about it. It just hit me. Everything about this book I loved. And I feel like they made a show. Like, I feel like I saw that being talked about somewhere, and I cannot bring myself to watch it because I love this book, and I know that the show isn't gonna do it justice. Like, I know, I have this feeling like it just was so good. And I remember reading some of this on the plane and trying not to cry at a specific part. I think dealing with the dad or the stepdad or something. I'll never forget that. Like, that's such a vivid memory for me. Like, I just have so many memories of this book that I will never part with it. So the pile I showed you might not actually be a donation pile because I've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books already, and I'm not keeping all of them. So we'll see. Okay, we have our first donation book from the pile. See You at Harry's. I loved this book. I did really enjoy it. Again, this I think is YA. I really did enjoy this book, but I want other people to read this book. And if I can donate this and give it to someone else to read, that will make me so happy. I did a vlog like a long time ago, like way back, College Vic did a vlog on this book. Let me tell you what, the front bit right there says, heartbreaking, soul-sustaining, and all-around beautiful. Heartbreaking. Yes, correct. My heart was literally breaking. I believe I cried the entire novel, like this entire book, I think I cried. I want to keep it because I liked it so much, but I want to donate it because I've already read it and I want other people to enjoy it. All right, the next book I have in the pile is Blue Rabbit. You've probably seen me talk about this, obviously, on the channel. This one is also personalized by the author for our channel, Two Novels Nook. And so again, one of those things that I just want to keep for the memories and obviously don't want to get rid of because it is personalized to us, to me. Oh, it says, P.S. I'm so excited to mail out the first print edition of this book. Yeah, that's just so cute, and it was just so meaningful, and so obviously I don't want to part with it. So the next book we have is Before We Go Extinct. It says, can you save the world if you can't even save your best friend? I believe I like this. Again, I had read it so long ago. I don't remember what I gave it on Goodreads. I can't even remember much about this book. So obviously this is going in the donation pile. I have read it. I think I enjoyed it. I feel like if I didn't like it, I would have donated it already or gotten rid of it at some point. I did just donate, like I said, I was going to donate a bunch of books. I think in the past 2 months, I've donated probably 30 books. So I am dwindling down my physical TBR. But, well, physical TBR and just physical books in general. But the reason I'm doing that is to get more books that are more romance. So a lot of these books, obviously, that I'm showing you and that I've donated, and maybe obviously ones you haven't seen that I've donated, are a lot of books I got from high school or books I've just had around my house and have like literally carried with me for every move. So I'm trying to get rid of some of my YA, some of the books I've already read, maybe books I haven't enjoyed, books I'm not going to get to, books that aren't whatever. And so in doing that, I can save up and get more room for books that I enjoy. Like, obviously I think I've read a majority of some of the books on my shelves that I'm looking at right now, especially some of like the Twisted books, like on Kindle, and then I've gotten the physical copies, so yes, they are like little trophies. But in doing that, I want to have more space for the books that I enjoy, love, keep, or TBR that I am going to be reading, and get rid of some books that I don't want to read anymore. Remember on BookTube when like this was all the hype? I know I saw a lot of people not like this book. I think I liked it. I think I remember enjoying this book. it wasn't as bad. Like, everyone was making out that this wasn't as good as they thought it would be. I don't mind the book. I really like this book, actually. It was cute, I think. I think I might have given it 4 stars. Again, I can't remember. I got the Barnes & Noble signed edition. I'll probably keep this only because it's signed and that I enjoy it. I'm almost, you know what? Donating. We're gonna be good. We're gonna donate. I don't need to keep this around. Someone else will enjoy it. And again, it's the YA book club. So yeah, this was YA. I'm not gonna read it again, and I'm not probably ever gonna miss it. So it's gonna get donated. And again, I totally recommend The Honeymooners, Words on Bathroom Walls. And if you have watched the show, let me know. I want to know if I should watch it. Or if that was like a thing and then never happened. Like, did that happen? Is there a show or movie? I feel like I saw that advertised somewhere, but anyways, keeping these because they're special. Wanted to give an update on By a Thread. I finished this. I gave it a 4 stars, only because it took me like quite a good chunk of the book to actually start getting into it. I feel it was very like slow burn, kind of like what I was saying, I think in a previous clip, enemies to lovers kind of vibes, and very much building on the relationship for such a long time. Like, this book is quite chunky, so obviously a lot of it was like building and learning more about the world, the culture of like these characters, the dynamics of everybody in the story, obviously deeply diving into the problems and really, I think, developing the characters, because I will say, like, I look like a mess because I sobbed probably the last 100 pages. Oh my goodness, the ending of this was so freaking good. Like, the ending for me definitely, like, that last chunk, probably 200 to like 200, 150, 100, you know, definitely the ending stretch of the book, 4 stars for me. This was really good. The ending definitely was worth it. I can't even tell you how hard I cried. It's so good, so cute. The main character's development, Dom's development, oh my goodness. I loved him as a character. I think it's one of those where it's like a grumpy romance, and he's so like grumpy and angry, but he has so much like reason for it. Like, I just felt for him because obviously like he goes through so much and he went through so much, and obviously Allie does too, but seeing his development and literally just it was just so wholesome. The last few pages were just so like, oh goodness. I really liked it. I definitely am super happy that the ending went the way it did. And then it got better. Obviously, like I said, like reading it when I first started, it was 3 stars for me. I just really couldn't get into it. I started this back in April. It's now Father's Day. So yeah, it definitely took me quite a bit of time because again, I'm not really into the enemies to lovers. I like that tension, and I think Lucy Score does a very good job at creating that tension and also that humor. I think Allie is quite a funny character, and I think her and Dom have a really rich, funny relationship and development as they, you know, become closer and get to know each other. So I like the banter, and I overall like this, and I definitely think if you're into that slow burn and you're into that kind of building up and that's something you enjoy, I definitely recommend this and sticking with it because the ending of this is worth it. Obviously, I'm such a romantic, so yeah, I cried probably the last 150 pages, especially with his emails. I won't spoil it, but oh my goodness, all of the emails he sent her, I was literally sobbing, and then obviously thereafter was sobbing and was a mess. So I finished this. I'm going to be diving into my next one. I think I will start reading Lights Out. I think that's kind of the move I'm going for. Probably going to start this. Again, this is like a stalker romance, I believe. She's a nurse, maybe. I thought I'd read that somewhere. Maybe she's not a nurse. Oh yeah, she's a nurse. She's a trauma nurse. But I believe he stalks her. Oh, predator to protector. So we're gonna have that kind of vibes happening. So I started this. I'm on page like 32. 30. I'm on page 30 of this, which I follow Amy on Instagram, and I just saw the release of the rest of this series. Oh my goodness, because there's like 3 or 4 brothers, and the new covers, I just saw those, so I was like, oh my goodness, I need to get reading this. So I have started this book, so I might finish this. I might start this. So these will be the romances that I'm getting into. I'll probably update that in a different reading vlog, but I'm excited to get into these. Finished this, I think, about a week ago. Really enjoyed it. So I got the second one, Everything is F. So I'll be diving into this. This color is so stunning. I love blue. I'm in my blue and pink era. But I absolutely want to get reading this. So that's going to be on my next agenda for my readings, especially since I finished By a Thread. I'm still currently reading The Heart Goes Last by Margaret Atwood. That is on my Kindle. Again, I like to have something on an ebook so I can read on the go if I need something on my phone, if I don't have a book with me. So we'll be getting into these. Very blue, I mean the blue aesthetic. Oh, this is kind of blue as well. Kind of like the sky, mountain sky. Wow, very blue. I also have Deep End that I wanted to get into, but I think I have to like finish these before I start getting into another one. And I will be coming out with my TBR Prompt. So those books will be on the list as well. But if you guys like book tags, book vlogs, anything book related, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a very random vlog that I put together. But make sure you guys check out my most recent video that is posted and look forward to more videos to come. Bye!